Yes, hello everybody, this is Ray from Race United and I'm back again, and you know how I do it. Listen, since KYC, a lot of things have happened, I don't even know what to say. We've had people having their KYCs done. We've had people locking up their pies and so on and so forth. But the one common denominator is, what KYC have we got? Because we were told that it was the Mask KYC solution. So if it is the Mask KYC solution, then what KYC have we got? Do you know what I mean? So that is what a lot of people have been wondering. And obviously, I understand where they're coming from, the angle they're looking at. But this video is actually meant to delve deep into that, to explain exactly what KYC we have right now and what to look forward to in terms of what the future holds for the Mask KYC solution process that's happening right now. However, without further ado, you know exactly what to do. Smash that like button. You know how we do it. Smash the subscriber button. Don't waste any time. Of course, share the content. If you want to, you can also become a member and help the channel grow. Yes, I will be right back. All right, I'm back. This is Ray from Race United. Smash the like button. Let's continue. Anyway, so this video, this particular content, I'm not going to be long. I'll actually speak about certain things that you need to know, and then I'll be gone. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to talk too much about it. Do you know what I mean? So straight away, what's this video about? It's about the fact that the question I want to ask you is it Mask KYC or is it KYC by invitation? I would answer my own question because to me, it's rhetorical. I can answer it. Now, technically, it is Mask KYC solution. Remember that. It is Mask KYC solution. However, there was a contingency plan as to what should follow if Mask KYC appear to be failing as a result of the server being jammed with people wanting to get KYC. We're talking about millions of people wanting to get KYC at the same time. So, I actually advocated some past months ago, that it would be best if we had KYC by invitation, because that's how I got my KYC done. There was a time when the core team invited 100,000 pioneers to get KYC back in 2020. I was one of the lucky ones who got KYC then. Do you know what I mean? And we used the Yoti app to do it. However, we can't use the Yoti app because everybody will go there, will go and, jam it up. So that's why we're using our own KYC tool to ensure that people get KYC. However, when we did all of that, obviously the core team realized that the best thing to do is to prompt them to get KYC'd. Now that makes sense to me, because if you're prompted to get KYC'd, you will go. You've got a 15-minute window, which I'll explain later, but you've got a 15-minute window within which to get yourself KYC'd. So that is where we're at. People have to be prompted, and then they'll get KYC'd. So yes, we are in Mask KYC solution. We are using that. However, a subset of it right now is KYC by invitation. That's how I call it. I don't know how anybody calls it. That's how I've been calling it way before KYC was launched. You know what I mean? Way before KYC was rolled out. So the Mask KYC solution is what's happening technically. However, we can't do that because if we were to do that, we're going to get our servers jammed. And if the servers are jammed, then we can't do anything at all. We can't even log on to mine Pi. We can't have that. We can't have that. So KYC by invitation, the best solution to the immediate problem. You get what I'm saying? Or the immediate solution to the problem we've had. You get what I'm saying? So this has been something that I've advocated for months, way before KYC was rolled out. So yes, KYC by invitation is what we have. And I'm glad that they're doing that, because that way they could be in control of what's happening. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Now, this is the segment where I'm going to explain the 15-minute window where we will be given in this KYC by invitation process. So, you will be prompted to get yourself KYC'd, right? So, once you're prompted, you click on it and then you follow the instructions. Instructions will mean that you go to your KYC tool on the Pi browser app and then continue from there. Get your IDs ready. You know, I did a live video for my Nigerian friends, of course, globally as well. I did the same video within it. I did that, spoke about people, what they require to get KYC. So once you've got all your documents ready, you now follow the process, the instructions, and do it. However, you only have 15 minutes. How does it work? Let me explain it. So once you're prompted, you have 15 minutes to get yourself KYC'd. Within that 15 minutes, if you don't do it, it moves on to the next person who will be invited. Remember, these invitations are randomly done by the AI. It's not done by individuals. It's not done by human beings. It's an automation system. It does by itself. You get what I'm saying? So it's going around doing it. So if it's not your turn, yeah, don't cry. It's not a human being who is discriminately doing that. It's done indiscriminately using an AI system, which inculcates an automation system. You get what I'm saying? Or an automation process. So it's done automatically. Nobody's in control of it. Remember that. That's exactly what's happening. So that 15-minute window, that is where you as a pioneer would now get yourself KYC'd, and then you wait for the results to happen. Now, somebody is asking, 15 minutes is not too long. The reason why we're doing that is that we want to make the process swift. We want to hasten the process, not like rush it, hasten it. So it doesn't mean that when it's your turn and you miss out, you're going to miss out. Everybody's going to get KYC'd anyway. Because once they realize the number of people that they require for mass migration, which I'll do a video on, or already I've done the video, I don't know which one is coming first. But once they know that they've got enough people to get mass migration and stuff, it will be easier to slowly allowing people to use the app, to use the tool. You understand? The KYC tool. That'll be much easier. You get what I'm saying? So that is also going to gain ground. Nobody's going to be left behind. I can guarantee you that. Nobody is going to be left behind. Remember that. So don't panic. Nobody should panic. The 15-minute window is to allow people to stay active and to help you boost your mining rate as well, your total mining rate eventually. Because when that happens, you're going to gain from that. You will gain from that. So nobody should panic. I can tell you this here and now. Nobody should panic. Just look at it as a process that's beneficial to all of us. Because it's a guarantee that nobody will be left behind as long as they have the required documents. You get what I'm saying? The required documents. All right? I will be right back. All right, I'm back. This is Ray from Race United. Don't forget, smash that like button, of course, if you just joined. And let's continue. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is actually the documents required for this KYC. This is so important. I spoke about it in my live show. I'll speak about it again. The documents required. Listen, I'll speak it from the top of my head. I'll say it from the top of my head. You require an international passport. You require a driving license, which is digitally issued. You require a national ID or a regional ID. And you require other forms of ID. However, in some countries, in very rare cases, it could be a digitally issued voter's ID card. That, I don't know how much of your information is going to be there for them to use for the KYC process, but there has to be enough for that particular type of ID to be used. If it doesn't have enough of your credentials or your details, then it might not be able to be used. That's why I said in some cases, not every case. So voter's ID will be in some cases. However, the other three, the international passport, the driving license, digitally issued, of course, and the digitally issued national or regional ID. When that happens, you know that can happen. Now, when it comes to national or regional ID, you go to some countries, for instance, like Nigeria, they have the national ID card, they have the NIN premium card or something. They have that. And then you go to, say, West Africa, for instance, they do have the regional one called the ECOWAS card. Now that, if it's got enough information pertaining to your credentials or your personal details, then that should be much easier for that to be used as well, as long as it's being biometrically issued. You understand what I'm saying? So all these things, all these IDs are forms of identification, or all these forms of ID are what you can use for the KYC. This was just a bonus included to this video to make sure that, you know, as much as you're watching the fact that I'm telling you, you know, it's KYC by invitation, albeit technically, you know, Mask KYC solution, you still need to know what type of IDs to use for the KYC. So you've got a bonus from me, guys. You've got a bonus from me. So that should, you know, galvanize you and get your energy levels up and keep buzzing. Do you know what I'm saying? So yes, let's get to the next segment. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So in conclusion, listen, what am I going to talk about? Everything is in my head. I'm not going to actually, I didn't script it. I don't script most of my videos anyway. So I'm going to tell you here and now. Listen, I've told you that it's Mask KYC solutions technically, because that's what was rolled out. However, what we have right now, because of the service that we don't want to be jammed, is KYC by invitation. Now, KYC by invitation also means that you will be prompted, given a message on your, as a form of notification on your app. So your account, you are going to see it means you're invited to get your KYCs done. Now, if you're invited to get your KYCs done, please don't waste time. Get it done, get it out of the way, and wait for the results in due course. You get what I'm saying? Now, when that happens, keep, you know, mining, keep being on there, being active on it, and you will still get your rewards, which will boost your mining rate. That's what we need. We need our mining rate to boost, therefore increasing our pie, or the amount of pie we have. All right. So yes, let's be one big happy family. Let's make sure Raise United becomes one of the biggest pie-centric YouTube channels. Be one of it, or be a part of it. All right. The name is Ray. The channel is Raise United, and the word is peace. Ha 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 ha.